Okay, we are back. We are live. Hello, hello. Okay, so talking about the healing glow stone. So I may do another video on like some other stones that I don't carry, but I wanted to do this video on the stones that I do carry because these are these are the stones that I wear on a regular basis. And I want to put it out there before talking about the healing glow stones. And I'm not a gemologist, so I just want to make that clear. I just resonate really well with stone energy, with gemstone energies. And so a lot of what I'm sharing with you today is based on my own experience and what other people around me who are wearing my gemstones or even other gemstones are telling me about their experiences. Okay, so I want to put that out there first. Secondly, before going into which gemstones to wear for what, I want to kind of touch on how gemstones work to make sure that you've got a pretty good understanding about what exactly it's doing and what it's not doing. A lot of people think that they can throw on some pyrite and then all of a sudden money is just going to start pouring into their bank account. And it doesn't necessarily work that way. It is pyrite is an abundant stone. It's considered a merchant stone, kind of very similar to the energy of like citrine. But you have to be doing some things, right, to make sure that that you're getting the most out of these types of stones. So let's talk about how stones work, then we'll go into which stones to wear for what. So we all have an auric field, and so do stones. Stones carry an aura as well. And when you're thinking of the human aura, there are only certain types of energies that we can access because of the bodysuit that we're in. And so what the gemstones are designed to do is when you're wearing them and you have them on your aura in certain places, it's helping to bring in celestial energies or energies from like outer space, like however you want to call that, but celestial energies that we don't necessarily resonate with, or sometimes even energies that we do resonate with, but we're just not in alignment with. So to help us to become more receptive to that energy. So that's all gemstones are. Gemstones are considered gemstones because of the way that they grow and the way that they are, the way that they're put together, basically. But really, any stone is going to have some type of energetic resonance, right? Even gravel outside, any grass or anything, everything has their own energetic signature. The fact that gemstones are created a particular way, some people believe that they're actually interdimensional. And you'll hear people talking about gemstones moving and disappearing. A lot of people believe that gemstones go from dimension to dimension. Right now, I have no idea where my moonstone is. No idea. I've had it happen where I had selenite in my bed and it ended up in my purse. And I have no idea why it ended up in my purse. I just feel like maybe the selenite knew that I needed to have some selenite around my auric field that day. And so, in short, that's how gemstones work. We can probably, talk about gemstones in a lot more detail, whatever, but let's jump into which ones I carry for healing glow and which ones are going to be the most beneficial for you all. So I'm going to be looking at my phone just to make sure that I'm covering everything. My little thing here, my sisters are texting me, but I just want to make sure I got everything and I don't miss anything. So all right, so say for instance, you want to be magnetic, right? Sometimes we wake up in the morning, maybe we're going to a social gathering or something like that, and we want to be magnetic. We want to put forth the energy of magnetism. The best stones to wear, you know what, I don't have any wrapped, but understand, we can. The best stones to wear for that would be like tiger's eye, and this is tiger's eye, pyrite. This is a pyrite stone, very similar to, stop moving, very similar to the one that I'm wearing, okay? And moonstone It's a very chunky moonstone. Moonstone is pretty much it's like wearing the energy of the new moon. So, you know, the moon is all about like manifesting and attraction and that type of thing. So moonstone would be really good to wear during that time. And then I don't have a lot of experience with sunstone just because I just started carrying them. So I'm just now starting to wear them. Hello. Come on. Untangle. Sorry, I have all the sunstone. Well, anyway, they're all on the same. Hello now. Okay, they're all still wrapped together. But anyway, this is sunstone. I don't have a lot of experience with sunstone, so take this with a grain of salt. But sunstone is pretty much supposed to be just like wearing like the sun behind you. It's supposed to give you that that really high vibrational feeling, and it's definitely supposed to be a manifesto. So I don't really have a lot of experience with that, but I know that that's one of the things that it's supposed to do. Can't find my pyrite ring. I'm telling you, Lachey, you're not supposed to have pyrite right now, okay? That's why you keep losing your pyrite. So leave the pyrite where it is. You don't need the pyrite right now. You probably need something a little bit more high vibrational and uplifting. I think that the pyrite understands that you're pregnant right now. You don't need to be grounded. You probably need to be in more high vibrational, around more high vibrational stones and energies. So leave your pyrite where it is. And can't keep up with your moldavite. Yeah, like I have no idea where my moonstone went. Like I have no idea. So self-love. If you are trying to bring more self-love and like self-esteem into your life, great stones to use for that would be green aventurine. So green aventurine is pretty much like having the heart chakra outside of you. Okay, it's like wearing the heart chakra outside of you. Rose quartz. I know I did a video on rose quartz. Rose quartz is really good for kind of helping you to uproot some things. It's known as like a mother stone. So it'll help to bring out some things that you need to fix. And a lot of the times I'll wear rose quartz with some black tourmaline because it can help you to deal with the energies that are coming up. Or even if you don't wear the black tourmaline, you can wear it with some black obsidian. Black obsidian is a really good one. So if you're trying to do some self-esteem work, I would say use the black obsidian and the rose quartz, because the rose quartz is going to help to pull some things up, pull some things out. And then the black obsidian is going to help you be able to deal with it. Okay. But naturally too, rose quartz is going to help you exude, self-confidence, that sort of thing. Let's see, what else do we have on here? And then sunstone. Again, sunstone, I don't have a lot of experience with, but from my research, sunstone is supposed to help with self-esteem. It's actually a really good stone to wear during the winter to help with seasonal affective disorder, from what I hear. So like if you're one of those people that get really down during the winter, you might want to grab some sunstone to make sure that, that you can stay in high vibrations. It's a very high vibrational stone. And I will tell you, even though I haven't actually worn it yet, when I was wrapping these, they feel really high vibrational. Okay, now when you want to be more spiritually connected, some of the best stones to wear for that is going to be labradorite. This is one of my labradorites, and I know I posted like my favorite one in the group, but this is one of the chunky ones. I don't know, I like chunky stones, but anyway, labradorite is a great stone to use for spiritual connection because it can help you to move between dimensions, right? It's supposed to be the stone that you're able to use if you want to connect with loved ones on the other side. So I don't know if anybody's watched the video that I made on labradorite, but when I wore labradorite, I actually dreamed about one of my ancestors, my grandfather, that I have not dreamed about since, or I've never dreamed about since he passed away. And that was his first time coming to me, was when I was wearing labradorite, and I meditated with it during I think a spiritual bath or something that night. So labradorite is a good one for that. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is pretty much known as a wisdom stone. So lapis lazuli is, it has some pyrite in it, which I really love. Oh, there it is. Lapis lazuli is a good one if you're wanting to be more spiritually connected. Selenite. I don't have any selenite. I don't have any wrapped, but here's the selenite. And this is a good one. Now, this would be a good one for you, Lachey. This is the one that you want to wear during pregnancy. They actually recommend that women wear the selenite during pregnancy because it can help to protect your pregnancy. The way selenite works is selenite will cleanse and it will restore like tears and things in the auric field. And so I can see why this would be recommended for pregnancy. But selenite is a really great stone to wear for dreams. Like if you want to dream, or you want to have like dream recall, maybe you're not recalling your dreams, that sort of thing. I actually put selenite in my cap and sleep with it on my crown. Okay, because it will help you to not only dream more, but remember the dreams. So that's a good one. Amethyst, of course. Here's what I really like about amethyst. Whenever I wear an amethyst, I get messages. Not just like, you know, some thought or something that, well, sometimes it is thoughts that pop in my mind, but a lot of the times I'll get like messages that come from friends or family or whatever it is that that I need, you know, spiritually. Like somebody might say, or it might be some type of synchronistic event or something that happens. But amethyst is definitely one of the best stones to wear spiritually. It also is a stone of spiritual protection. It's supposed to be, you know, the darker kind. I tend to keep the lighter ones, but the darker it is, the more protective it is to like psychic attacks and things like that. So you definitely want to keep some amethyst on or around you if you are doing a lot of energetic work. And last but not least, moonstone. Again, moonstone is associated or affiliated with the divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine energy. So it's a very high vibrational stone. It's a manifest stone. It's a stone that you are going to want to have if you're trying to invoke your own power, that sort of thing. It's a really great stone. And I know we're going to talk about this in one of the other ones, but might as well say it now. It's a really great stone to have if you're doing like anything with like new beginnings. That and a labradorite is going to be like the perfect stone to have for like the new year or going through any transition. Some of y'all just left y'all men or women or whatever. It's a good stone to have for that too. I keep my amethyst at, yes. Well, you know what? Yeah, wear it. Definitely wear it. You know, but I keep stones at my desk too, just because it's some interesting energies going on around there. The types of stones I keep at my desk though are going to be more like they're going to be the like that prosperity bag that I had that I was selling. It's gonna I keep pyrite at my desk, aventurine, selenite, quartz, and the grounding stone. So I have this one is black tourmaline there, and I also have some obsidian because it helps to deflect negativity. So that I do keep some stones at my desk. But definitely the amethyst I wear on me just because it will help to stop or ward off like psychic attacks. When you want to feel more creative, so I know a lot of us are probably in places right now where we're just like, man, I don't feel creative at all. I can't think of anything. Creativity, the best stone to wear for creativity. Where are you? There you are. Carnelian. Carnelian. So carnelian corresponds directly to the sacral chakra, and that is the chakra of creativity. Whenever I wear, so I always recommend people that are working in like beauty, like the beauty industry, if you're doing hair or if you're doing nails or anything that requires you to be creative, I would definitely recommend wearing the carnelian, and if that's your trade, wear it with some pyrite. When I talk to y'all about how I manifested this this money that I just manifested, I wore pyrite and carnelian quite a bit. while I was working. And I know that earlier this year we talked to, we had a lot of people talk about their experiences with pyrite. Most people, as soon as they put the pyrite on and they were in work, they were actually doing the work, they started to see a lot of benefits from having the carnelian, the pyrite, but the carnelian is really good for that. If you want to feel sexy, carnelian. Another one that I hear is supposed to be good with creativity is, again, sunstone. I really want somebody to try the sunstone out just so I can see like what it really does. I'd like to see what type of energy it really, really brings. Let's see. If you want to feel grounded, black tourmaline is a really good one to use. Whenever I feel anxious, I have a black tourmaline, and I know I talked about that. I have black tourmaline, I'll just hold it in my left hand and I do not feel anxious anymore. It's a super grounding stone. But guess what else is very grounding? This pyrite. Pyrite, because of its shape, it's cubic, it corresponds with Earth. And so it has a very, very grounded energy. The thing about pyrite is that, again, it's an abundant stone, so it's a little different from the black tourmaline, which, it's going to pull in some other types of energies, depending on what it is you might want to wear pyrite. But it's a very, very grounding stone. So, and it's also very protective. Another thing is it will help you to keep control of your thoughts. So a lot of people, when they're wearing, it's funny because I know some people that have had like really high temperaments and they flip off like that. If you don't want to be going off, or maybe you're going to be around some people that going to piss you off, wear pyrite. Pyrite will stop you from going the fuck off. Okay, I promise you that. You're going to be, if you feel like you're going to get to a place where you're going to pop off, wear you some pyrite and then call and let me know how it works. A lot of people be like, man, I had to take it off because I needed to get with such and such, and I just couldn't do it with the pyrite on. So that's a good one. Let me see. I got a lot of them on here, but I want to get to some of the some of the situations. Okay, job change. If you're going through a job change, and I'll come back to some of these other ones, and also too, like if y'all have some situations, or if y'all want to know like what should I wear about whatever, instead of me just kind of rambling on, put it in the comments. What should I wear for XYZ, and I'll address that. But for a job change, if you're going through a job change, the best stones to wear would be lapis lazuli. This is considered the stone that you would wear for like auditions. It gives you good luck for auditions, but it also corresponds with the throat chakra. So during interviews, it will help make sure that you're saying the right shit, right? And keeping you cool, calm, and collected and grounded, because it does have pyrite in it. So that's going to be a good stone to wear. Jade, which I don't even have my jade stone. I don't have an example of it over here either. But anyway, jade is a green stone, and jade is a stone of good fortune. So it's a good luck stone. It's a stone of money, that sort of thing. So it will help with job changes as well. Moonstone and aventurine. So moonstone, again, is the manifest stone. So you're going to wear that with anything you're trying to manifest. So you're going to see the moonstone a lot. With the new year coming around, like I think everybody should have a moonstone. For all of you who've already purchased some type of stone for me, I am sending over some loose pieces of moonstone, so you'll have this when you're working on your goal setting this year. Green aventurine, this is the career success stone. So whenever I'm like, setting goals for work, I have green aventurine. I'll hold it in my hand while I'm, going through, the calls that I have for the day or something like that or whatever. Green aventurine is like, it's bomb when it comes to like career. A friend of mine was having some trouble with her sales one time, and I gave her the stones that I had and just kind of placed them over her desk. And she thought it was being funny or whatever, but as soon as I gave her that stone, a deal came in out the blue. She had her shit. So green aventurine and pyrite put together, like bomb. Transitions. If you're going through transitions, again, I think we already kind of talked about that. Labradorite and moonstone is going to be the best stones to wear during transition. The labradorite is the stone that corresponds with the planet Uranus. Uranus, however you want to pronounce it. But it corresponds with the planet that is responsible for like revolution and change. So when you think of Uranus, it brings in a change energy, but it's change in order to revolutionize, in order to build you up against like tower energy. So if you're going through like transitions or a lot of changes, the best stone to wear would be labradorite. Best stone to wear would be labradorite. And what's really good about that one is, well, actually, I got a video on that. So if y'all wanted to watch the labradorite, just type in labradorite in the search, and you can watch an entire video about like how labradorite works. Is carnelian the only one for feeling sexy? You know what? Carnelian is a good one for feeling sexy. I love carnelian for feeling sexy. Okay. But another one that's really good for like sexiness, believe it or not, is going to be amethyst. And it's these light colored amethysts, the light colored ones. They are stones that correspond with Venus. This is considered the St. Valentine's stone. So my sister has one of these stones. She's been wearing one of these stones, and ever since she's started wearing these stones, people that normally hadn't approached her before started to approach her, and she started getting all type of attention going on. And I'm like, let me look this up, and I looked it up, and it actually corresponds with the planet Venus. Another stone for sexy is going to be the moonstone. This is the energy of the divine feminine around your neck. This is like wearing divine feminine energy around your neck. So like you wear this with maybe some rose quartz, because rose quartz is a good one too. But you wear this, rose quartz is a beauty stone. So I don't know if it's really sexy, but it's a beauty stone. So you wear this with like rose quartz, or you wear this with carnelian, girl. Okay, let me know how that goes. Definitely gonna be, let's see, the one you have. Which one is the one you have, Netta? But it's dark. Are you talking about the amethyst? Yeah. Amethyst is an awesome stone. It's like a very versatile stone, I feel like. Creative blocks, again, if you're running up on creative blocks, carnelian, tiger's eye, pyrite. Ready for love. We kind of talked on that just now. The only thing I would add to like the rose quartz, carnelian, the amethyst, and the green is the green aventurine. The green aventurine is a good stone to have it's a really great love stone, but it's a love stone for like love, like older love. Like once we get older, we get over a certain age and we're looking to call love, we might change from the rose quartz and over to the green aventurine. Clear quartz. Let's talk about clear quartz. The thing about clear quartz is clear quartz can be used for anything. You literally can program the clear quartz to do and be whatever it is that you want it to be. It's typically used for like clarity, that type of thing. It's an amplifier though, right? So if you don't have it programmed for something and you're just kind of throwing it on, you want to be careful with that, because if you're in a bad mood, it's going to amplify your bad mood. If you're angry, it's going to amplify that. But if you're feeling great, it's going to amplify that. So I would wear if you've set the intention around bringing love or money or whatever into your life, and you are in alignment with that, I would wear a clear quartz as well. I tend to program a clear quartz, like I have a clear quartz ring. So I tend to program clear quartz like at the beginning of the year, or if I'm setting like a real big intention or something like that, to help keep that energy with me. So that's a little tidbit. Clear quartz can pretty much go with any of these, except for when you're in a bad mood, right? If you are experiencing bad luck, which one should you wear if you're experiencing bad luck? What did I write? So, bad luck. A good stone to wear for that is going to be pyrite. Pyrite is a good one for that. This is a good fortune stone. and it helps to absorb negativity. Okay, so if you're going through a bad luck streak, this is a really, really good one to have. A lot of times bad luck comes just because we're not grounded, because our energy is in places where it don't supposed to be. Worried about the wrong shit. That's what happens a lot of times when we go through streaks of bad luck. So I would recommend wearing pyrite. I would also recommend wearing some black tourmaline, but I would recommend the black tourmaline with the mica in it. I don't know if y'all can see that. But the black tourmaline with the mica in it works almost exactly like, I don't see where, oh, here it is. Almost exactly like obsidian. And that's what I'm wearing here on my left hand. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it works like that as well, where it will deflect energy. But the good thing about, the thing I really like about the black tourmaline is that it's a softer energy than obsidian. So if you're already going through like a bunch of, bad luck or whatever, you probably don't want to wear too much of an intense stone, especially if you're wearing like pyrite. So I would say black tourmaline, but obsidian is like, this the big boss. So if you're going through like a really, really rough time, not just a little bad luck, and you got a lot of bad luck, then wear the obsidian. If you're going to be around depressing people, so everybody has friends or family or whatever that just, every time you talk to them, they're going through like some terrible situation or whatever. One thing that I do, I keep a piece of black tourmaline with me, and I just hold it in my hand while I'm having the conversation. A lot of times they don't even know it. I'll be holding it in my hand while I'm having the conversation. And why black tourmaline? Black tourmaline, the way it works is it takes negative energy, absorbs it, and then transmutes it before sending it out and creating, positive energy. It's very similar to selenite, except it doesn't raise the vibration sort of thing. It turns it into useful energy for you. And so I always wear the black tourmaline because it doesn't send it back to the person that I'm dealing with. And that's the thing. The back to sender spells or stones and things like that, I'm very reluctant to wear those because a lot of people don't realize that they're sending out negative energy. So it's important for me to protect my family. So I will definitely wear the black tourmaline as opposed to something that sends negative energy back, because I don't care if it's sent to me or not. I want to make sure that I'm never sending bad energy to the people that I love. I have some stones and don't know what they are. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. I probably know what they are. Even if I don't have them, I'm always in, there's a shop right on Michigan Avenue that I go to a lot, Precious Stones or something like that. So like, for instance, there's somebody here in this group that wanted a stone that I didn't carry. I just went over there and got it and wrapped it for her. It was the clear quartz. I don't have clear quartz right now, but I went and, I have some clear quartz, but they're huge. Like, who wants to wear this big old thing? But I just went across the street. So if there's a stone that you all want, let me know, and I'll go over there and see if they have it. Goal setting again, moonstone, pyrite, tiger's eye, clear quartz. We kind of talked on that. Weight loss. Okay, weight loss. Let's talk about weight loss. So good stone to wear for weight loss would be amethyst. Amethyst helps with breaking addiction. So even if you have like a drug addiction or you're trying to break alcohol addiction or something like that, amethyst is a stone to go to, but it will stop you from overeating as well. So it's a good stone to wear for that. Clear quartz, again, you can program clear quartz. It helps to give you some clarity. A lot of the times we're overeating just because we got like so much going on in our mind and shit like that. So clear quartz is a good stone for that. Selenite. Selenite is a higher vibrational stone, so it's going to attract, high vibrational energy. Green aventurine and then sunstone. Those were the 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were the 5 stones that I would say would work for weight loss. Personally, on my own journey, I wore amethyst. When I first sat down to do actually amethyst and citrine. I don't carry citrine, and here's the reason why. I know a lot of people have asked me about citrine. Citrine is, it's really hard to come by authentic citrine on the internet. right? It's one of those things where you kind of have to see it first because it's so much fake citrine out there. The way citrine is made is basically the earth bakes amethyst and then it turns yellow. So guess what? You can take an amethyst and put it in your oven and make citrine. So I don't want to be sending something out there that's not real, that's not legit, which is why I don't carry it. But if you have citrine, definitely work with citrine. Citrine is like having an amethyst mixed with pyrite in one. I would definitely work with that. So anyway, let's see, what else? Is there anything else? If you struggle with paranoia, you want to have some black tourmaline, some obsidian, and labradorite. Okay. And black tourmaline, like it could be black obsidian too. Don't get it twisted. Like they're very, very similar energies. The black obsidian is just a lot more intense. But I would say definitely labradorite. Labradorite, when I was dealing with, like, I felt like I had a paranoid spirit earlier this year. And I had to wear labradorite to kind of get me through it. It helps you to not be fearful of the unknown or whatever it is. I don't know what kind of energy I had got into, but the only thing that I feel like could help really pull me out of that was labradorite. So if you need to be a little bit less scary about shit, which, you know, fear paralyzes you. I don't care what it is. Fear will paralyze you. Labradorite is a good one for that. Pyrite, negative thoughts. So if you want to deflect negative thoughts, pyrite and rose quartz. I typically don't recommend wearing them together, but if the purpose is for, you know, if you feel like you've just been in a really negative place, maybe depressed or something like that, I would say to wear the rose quartz with either pyrite or wear it with like black tourmaline or selenite, something like that. Anxiety, again, black tourmaline and selenite. Money problems. Which stone should you wear when you got money problems? Let me see who else is on here. Hey, y'all. What stone should you wear when you have money problems? Pyrite, jade, tiger's eye. Let's talk about the tiger's eye a little bit because I don't really have one on here to show y'all. I got these big chunks, which I'll sell these if y'all want like a big chunk. These are good to have at the desk if you work in in something that's really high demanding that you need to stay focused. Tiger's eye. But tiger's eye is really good for money because it helps you make better choices surrounding your money. Okay, it's going to stop you from just being a spendthrift. It's going to help you to not just swipe the card. You're going to be a little bit more mindful about your approach with your money when you're wearing or dealing with tiger's eye. So this is a good one if you're going through money trouble. Pyrite is going to help attract some money to you and focus and help you kind of focus your energies where it needs to be so you can be more productive, right? So it's a productivity. It's what did Gandhi call it that one time? It was like he said it was, I don't know, some medicine or whatever that helps people to be more focused or whatever. A lot of people will wear pyrite when they need to be more focused. I told you I kept a pyrite on when I was trying to get my money situation back together. Manifestation blocks, pyrite, carnelian, and tiger's eye. Okay, if you feel like you're not able to manifest, you're not able to pull certain things in, the pyrite, because it helps to block negativity and ground you, right? Tiger's eye because it helps you to be, again, more mindful. And then carnelian is the stone of creativity. So, you know, any creative stone is going to be okay. Like moonstone can be considered like a creative, but you're talking about carnelian is actually correspondent to the sacral chakra. So it's all about creativity. And we know our money comes from the root and the sacral chakras. So those are going to be the really great stone to wear when you are having like manifestation blocks.